Naked. How about we just now launched a weekly deal drop by Charles David. It's a weekly deal drop. They only last Monday through Sunday. Next Monday, this deal will be completely gone. This is a weekly deal drop. These are $70 beautiful shoes that have so many fashion elements to them for $49.99 and free, and the flex pay on this one is $16.66. Okay, birdcage style. That extra wide one band, it is a slide mesh fabric. And then if you look close enough on, let me grab which one you're at. I know furthest from me, sorry. Do you see those little rhinestone details that are on there? I'm telling you, I love the wedge on this one. It's about 1 3/4 inch. We do medium and wide widths, half and whole sizes, 5 to 12. The one you're looking at there is the one that we are calling the amethyst. Next to that is gonna be my pink. Then we have a rose gold animal. I mean, these colors are such a pop and so fun. Sapphire next to that. And then we also have it in a black. Let's go through all the details, the technology. Kaylin Williams is here joining me live in the studio. Oh, and you went with the black.
I went with the black today.
Oh, that looks cute with the dress.
Thank you.
I love that.
Switch it up a little bit. Heading into the spring season,
we're ready.
We're here, we're summer almost, let's get there.
We are so ready. So we launched this weekly deal drop. I feel like it has a lot of fashion elements to it that are like visual, but you guys are also about like comfort with the fashion.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Charles by Charles David, we've been around for over 30 years.
Yeah.
And so we really appreciate not only a beautiful and fashion-forward shoe, we're in all the major department stores and at the head of every trend, but we really focus on comfort, and we feel that in this shoe. We have a fully padded insole. Yeah. We're under 2 inches with the heel, which is a wedge, so we're getting great surface area. We also have great surface area over the top of the foot. So sometimes in a slide, Tina, like my foot is slipping and sliding.
Yeah.
It's not happening in this because I have that great coverage over the top of my foot with that band. And then there's this tiny little clear PVC material closer to the top of the toes. And that also keeps your foot nice and in place in the shoe. Yeah.
All the elements
hidden
that they're thinking about. By the way, if you're looking at the one that Andressa is wearing, that is the one that's called the rose gold animal. If you want the one that she is, it almost kind of reads almost like a neutral.
Yes, great neutral.
Of all of them, the black and the rose gold animal, I would say, is the most neutral of them. But when I went and I was pressing in there, like most slides very flat.
Yes.
Don't have any like padding to it. Don't have anything. And you're literally just like, I would say, like on a pizza box, right? But it's that.
True.
That's that upgraded, level you would expect in a luxury shoe, is that beautiful padding.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We want a shoe that when we're looking into these summer seasons, we can put in our bag and we're like, okay, I got my shoe. All I have to do is pack one shoe, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be this shoe because we're going to have that comfort. We're going to have that fashion element with all the beautiful rhinestone details. Something I love about this shoe is first off this stretch. Look at this stretch, Tina. Like that adds to the comfort of the shoe. It's this gorgeous illusion that your foot is naked in this fishnet stocking material, but it's very durable, very stretchy. And then at the intersection of every single X, we're seeing a beautiful detail, which is the rhinestone, and it matches back to the color of the shoe. So on the blue, we're seeing the blue sapphire, we're seeing a sapphire rhinestone, the black, so on and so forth. And something beautiful that you're seeing in the blue sapphire color, it's like an aurora borealis crystal. So we're getting all that beautiful reflection of the light around us.
It's like a kiss of sparkle. It's not overdone.
Like
it's
that.
not glitter. The mesh detail that's on there gives the illusion. So it's not like when you take your shoe off, like you have these little like imprints of the mesh that's on there. Again, they've thought about all of that. Square toe, I know, listen, as far as like toe shapes, I think that's very important in picking a shoe.
It is.
But square, I feel like it has like really become a more comfort shape in the toe box.
It was like first a very style thing, right? We were seeing square toes, wow, super modern. But it's also that comfort because we have that space in the toe area. We're not having our toes all cramped together. And then we have that stretch as well. So if you're somebody who has a higher arch, you're going to have that stretch. It's really gonna hug your foot like a sock, which who doesn't want to feel like they're in their socks all day long, right? So I love the colors. I love that we're seeing that beautiful neutral and the rose gold animal. And then we have that hint of sparkle. And it's very subtle, like you mentioned, Tina. It's like just catches your eye. We're under 2 inches, which Personally, as a tall girl, I love that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in a high stiletto every day, but I want to look elevated and I want to look put together, and we're still doing that. We're still at the head of fashion with this gorgeous, gorgeous wedge that is just so incredibly comfortable with the full padding inside.
Well, also, you guys do half and whole sizes in medium and wide widths.
Yes.
And we've all had those, you know, we saw this slide, we thought it was cute, we bought it, and then our toes are just hanging over the side,
The
right?
ugliest thing, like
They're
the
just
talons.
hanging on for dear life. Like, I love that we get half and whole. We go all the way from 5 to 12. We do the medium and the wide widths. So everybody that's like, I can't get that, my feet are too wide and I'll hang off the sides.
Right.
They've got you covered in this. So normally $70, even our relationship, you know, with the brand, this is just an opportunity buy for the week. All, I think, colors and sizes and widths are available. But if somebody's never bought a shoe with Charles David, how do I pick a size?
I go true to size.
Okay.
And I have a narrow foot, so I would go with the medium.
Okay,
Like, I wouldn't
yep.
go with the wide width. If
Okay.
you have a wider foot, go with the wide. True to size, I'm a 9.5, and I'm always a 9.5.
Okay.
So I would recommend true to size. Another detail I wanted to show you really quick because it just caught my eye. This stretched gore here. You were saying, like, sometimes we have those toes hanging over,
Yeah.
and having those size options helps with that issue, correcting that. But it's also these sort of details. We have this stretch gore so that the shoe's gonna walk with you. You're not gonna slide out of it. Then we also have here this little tiny detail that is really hard to see because that's what we do at Charles by Charles David, but it's this plastic material that also keeps your toes from sliding forward and off out of the front of the shoe. And then of course we have the beautiful details in that rhinestone that reflects the light so beautifully in the black. It's very, very subtle in our colors, which I love the colors because I'm like, I feel like this is the most glamorous Easter basket. Like
It does look like an Easter. I mean, look at that amethyst in the pink alone. I
Amazing.
mean, very, again, subtle.
Yes.
Everything about this is subtle. Nothing is like blaring. These aren't neon colors.
No.
It's got a little metallic hint. It's got a little bit of that rhinestone.
Yes.
So I don't want you to think these are like obnoxious shoes. They're just very classy yet unique.
Exactly, classy and unique.
Yeah.
So comfortable, great heel height under 2 inches that you could really put this in your bag and say, okay, I'm heading to the pool on vacation. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put these on and look
Yeah.
really glamorous. I'm gonna head to the deck on the cruise. I can put these on and still look beautiful, glamorous. If you have a wedding or some sort of event that's on different terrain like sand or grass where you don't want your heels digging in, this is a great option to do a wedge.
Do you know what I find? Okay, so let's say it's July, right?
Yes.
And I'm trying to go somewhere. I'll go look at, like, I want a slide. I want something I can just be like kind of cash. I go, they're all like bummy slide. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I need one slide that looks more elevated, but it's right for the season. It's right for the occasion. So I always like to have my regular flip-flops that I
Right.
just like run and gun in. I'm going to the grocery store, but I need one nicer one. This
Agreed.
to me falls in that category.
Absolutely, 100%.
I
You
can't
nailed
just go
it.
heel to flip-flop.
No.
There's gotta be one in between.
We need an in-between. We need an in-between.
This is the in-between shoe.
You're so right. You nailed it. It's the in-between shoe. We have the padded insole. We are under
Yeah.
2 inches, so you're like, I can slip this on, like if I'm putting my flip-flops
Yeah.
on, but I'm going to look more sophisticated. I'm gonna look
Yeah.
more elevated. I'm gonna have a little bit of the glam. People are going to ask me about this shoe. I've never worn this shoe and not been stopped. If you were tuning in around the fall season, we had like what I like to call the sister to this shoe, which was the booty version. It was
Oh, we did
wildly
have the
popular.
booty version.
Right? With the same mesh fabrication, which is extremely comfortable. Because we have this rhinestone detailing on the outside, I want you to know that those rhinestones you do not feel
Yep.
at all
Yep.
on the inside of the shoe. It's very smooth, very soft, very supple if you can see underneath. So you're going to have full comfort. You're going to have that fashion element. Metallics are all the rage going into spring and summer. So if you don't have anything metallic in your wardrobe, a great way to start is with a shoe and make that your centerpiece. Make that, okay, I'm gonna wear this shoe and I'm gonna build my outfit around it. And don't shy away from the colors. We had some models last night wearing the pink, wearing the amethyst, wearing the blue sapphire. Very easy, they just paired it with denim.
Yeah, yeah.
Denim and a basic shirt, and they looked like $1 million,
Yeah.
truly.
Well, I always tell everyone, I'm not great at accessorizing, but I buy shoes with personality. So I have
Right.
like a shoe with animal print on it. I've got a rainbow shoe. I've got, you know what I mean?
Right.
To me, that's an easy way to get a little pop of like personality, color, texture, bling bling, whatever it is, without doing this, right? It's just popping on the shoe. I can stay very cash or monochromatic or anything, but the shoe does, and I feel like girls like that. Like you're like, what's that girl wearing? What's those shoes? Those are super cute, right? Or it just catches a little of the bling bling, and you're like, did we see that? Was that coming from her feet? I like that.
I do too. It's like a piece of jewelry on your feet, right?
Yeah, I'm here for that.
And what an easy way to accessorize, like you said. Like, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We can just put on a beautiful white blouse, a pair of denim jeans, and then I'm gonna pop on this amethyst. Let me tell you, I'm going to turn heads.
Well, if you look at Andress's dress, which by the way, that's a weekly deal drop also from Nina, every single shoe would go with that dress.
Everyone.
Right? We could put the black, we could put the sapphire on her, we could put the pink, the rose gold, the amethyst, it doesn't matter. And they would all look stunning with that dress.
You nailed it, you're exactly right.
A denim, you know what I mean? A cute little denim, you know, spring dress. Okay, hold on, I feel like, were you pregnant last time I saw you?
I feel like, yeah, I don't think you've seen me since I've had my baby. Have you?
What's going on with your body? I thought it was in a dream.
I can't with this girl. I can't with this girl.
Last time I saw her, and then I was like looking at her and I was like, no, maybe I was in a dream. You just had
I need to be here like every day, okay? Because these are my hype women, okay?
When did you have the baby?
Well, it's honestly, time goes by fast. She's 6 months.
No, still? Listen, my kid's 5 and I'm still rocking like
no, girl, you look amazing.
Like, yeah, I just had a baby.
No, you look amazing, and you did, okay? It goes by very fast, okay? But thank you for being my hype woman.
I just had a moment. I was like looking at you and I was
You're
like, girl.
Where's your stomach? No.
Girl, you look amazing.
Thank you.
I love when you come here to talk about shoes and you know what I mean? Like, I love like a girl's girl.
Thank you.
This is a great deal, right? These are comfortable shoes. We want you to get the compliments. The black, by the way, is the most popular of all of the options. And I think you're thinking it'll go with everything.
Yeah.
Perfect, right? The black and I would say the rose gold are our most neutral. And if you're like, I'm not quite ready for a sapphire. I'm not quite ready for a pink or a purple shoe. Black or rose gold, if you're ready to dip your toe, pun intended.
I like that.
In like a little bit of that rhinestone, a little bit of that mesh look. That square toe is very popular, but it's also very comfortable. We've got a heel, but not overly done.
No, not overly done. It's under 2 inches.
Yes.
So that's great. That's like wearing a tiny kitten heel. And then we have that wedge, so there's great surface area. And honestly, talking about being preggo, I wish I had these when I was preggo because they're so comfortable. You know, you're at the end, you're swollen, your feet hurt. If you're on your feet a lot in your work day and you're like, I need to get dressed up for an event at night, but I want to be comfy. Grab this slide.
If you own the booty, now get the slide to accompany it.
Get the cute sissy.
I'm gonna message you for your
Stop, I can't
tips
with
and
you.
tricks.
Listen, this is like, I needed this hype moment, okay?
I'm here for it. Thank you, girlfriend.
So good to see you.
Come with me. It is time.